It's a hot day and I am finally back home in my cooler house, and I wanted to give you some advice or a perspective on why the GetHUMAN SCOPE formula is so important and how it can help us. But again, it's about strengthening the inner observer so we can notice and reset and proceed more fruitfully, more productively, and more aligned with our values, of course. So the thing is that the brain, for a healthy mindset of performance, or for a healthy mindset in general, actually needs a nice balance between reward chemicals like dopamine and stress chemicals like norepinephrine, or noradrenalin in Norwegian. So when we either get too much of the other or too much of the other, our brain gets out of focus and we start making bad choices, and we start the fight or flight sort of process, which can lead us into arguments or making bad choices, being business choices or being lifestyle choices. So the thing is, the noticing. I've talked about the chaos and the rigidity and the activation and different perspectives on getting to know yourself and how to notice. One perspective is actually stimuli. Are you stimulized or under-stimulized? I'm not sure if that's a word, but you get the picture. So we get over or under-stimulized on a whole range of matters. It can be, we can use a strength so much that it becomes a sort of overused strength, over-stimuli. We can be so thoughtful that we turn self-destructive. That's over the edge. We can think so much, we can analyze so much that we start over-analyzing. That's over the edge. Or like today, it can be so hot that it becomes too hot and start knocking out our psychological and internal systems. We can work too much, so we become overworked. But the same thing happens when we're under-stimulized, satisfied. We can have too little to do, we can become lazy, or we can become static, procrastinating, stuff like that. That's on the other side of that edge, which is also equally stressful. So the thing is, it's the balance between the norepinephrine and the dopamine. So over-stimuli or under-stimuli, that's a very interesting contemplation to do when you start the stop process and the calming down and the observation. Is it under-stimuli, over-stimuli? We tend to go to the opposite, but what we need to ask ourselves is, what's just right? What's the amount? Hi! I have a little girl who don't want to be alone in the next room. Interesting. Noticing the frustration arising. Hoping it's just a phase. Hoping it's just a phase. Okay. So noticing whether you're suffering or experiencing under stimuli or over stimuli. Great way to notice. Bye.